few weeks back, I talked about who's in your tribe. Today, I'm going to share why it's so important. Tune in. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Coach Mike, on your Monday morning. A few weeks back, I talked about and asked the question, who's in your tribe? How important it is to have the right people around you. This week, I'm going to talk about why it's so important. Interesting enough, about 3 weeks ago, a client of mine took myself and my wife and another client and his wife out on his boat for the weekend. Key Biscayne, beautiful sunny day. I think it was 78 degrees, blue sky out of Coral Gables. It was wonderful. But during the day, at one point, my client asked my wife, Susan, a question. He said, Susan, what's it been like with your husband since he became a coach? What type of change have you seen in him? So I was curious of the answer that would come out, and it was quite fascinating. She mentioned that when I was in the financial industry, I actually was somewhat of a jerk. And she couldn't stand the people I hung around, that we were all greedy and we made it all about ourselves. And she didn't really enjoy living with me. However, when he became a coach, he changed. It's no longer about him. He makes it all about you, his clients. He gets excited when his clients have a big win, and I really love being around him now. He's a totally different person. Wow, fascinating when I heard that. And I put that in perspective over the last couple of weeks, and I think about it. I was in the financial industry for about 20 years, an industry where I should have created tons of wealth, but I didn't. Why? Because I was so worried about creating wealth for myself, I really wasn't focused on how to get there. I wasn't making it about my clients. My old attitude was, hey, it's a financial world. It's a stock market. You know, I can't control whether they make money in that. What a terrible perception. But it was really important for me to make money. And because I was chasing the dollar and hanging out with a bunch of people that only cared about themselves and were greedy and had egos, I never acquired wealth or accumulated. However, when I became a coach about 12 plus years ago, I finally understood the phrase from Zig Ziglar, help enough people get what they want and you'll get what you want. And I soon become to realize that wealth creation is a byproduct of getting everyone else what they want. And I started this journey of being a coach about 12 plus years ago, of really working on being my best self so I can be an asset to my clients to make more money, create more freedom, to create the team, and really get all their goals and dreams fulfilled. And when they achieve these things, I simply get excited because that's my juice. So it's a win-win. So as they accomplish their goals, I accomplish mine. And now that my mindset has totally shifted from the old to the new, since I became a coach 12 plus years ago, is where the majority of my wealth, of my wife and I's wealth, has been created. Not an industry that was surrounded by money, but in an industry where I made it about getting my clients results and changing their lives and their business, which actually dripped down and rewarded me too. So I just want to clarify this. You get to know me a little bit more, but why it is so important to surround yourself with the right people. I'm surrounded with people consistently working on getting better, that are concerned about their team, about creating an environment for everyone else who works for them. Coaches working to become them best selves to help their clients get better. I'm hanging out with a group of Go Abundance guys, high-level men that are well balanced in all levels, spiritually, mentally, physically, financially, with their spouses, their kids, everything. So I've surrounded myself with great people that are building wealth, but doing it in a way that's helping others at the same time, versus when I was an advisor just chasing money, not really caring about anybody else but me. So when you get really clear on who's in your circle, why they're in your circle, and it's not just about surrounding yourself with people that can help you make more money and get more material things, because that didn't work for me for 20 years. It's surrounding yourself with quality people that are creating wealth and abundance of where everybody wins. If you haven't registered already for my 2025 9th annual Think and Grow Rich Deep Dive book study, you need to do it now. The value you get from reading this book with a group, the way it's supposed to be read, is something you're never going to imagine. I'm going to read you a testimonial from a gentleman that participated in this book in 2020. What a great year to do it, because obviously if we all remember 2020, we were definitely unfocused because we had a whole bunch of stuff going on. This comes from Stephen Garber, and another executive coach. I participated in Coach Michael's Think and Grow Rich Deep Dive. The timing first was perfect for me in focusing my efforts through the COVID-19 crisis. This course for me was a very powerful reminder to go back to the core principles that have been working for me and other coaches for 30 years. It was time to work on me. Being in a profession where my main focus is helping others, this reminded me of how I have to help myself first. It brought back the intense focus on congruency that I needed to live, that I teach and have only the right people in my circle. As a result, this thinking has put me in front of two of my dream business opportunity situations. Attitude, action, results. Think and Grow Rich will develop the right attitude, will give you the principles of taking the right action, and will develop the results you're looking for. Click on the link below. I'll see you in March.